Are you an emerging business leader? How would you like a full-ride MBA scholarship? It's possible. The Ivy College of Business is offering a full scholarship for one standout student in the online MBA. This first Emerging Leader MBA Scholarship will be awarded to one qualified candidate who is ready to start classes in the fall of 2026. Apply by May 15th. The link is copied below. Reach your full potential with the Iowa State MBA.
From the first switch on to the last transaction, Mediacom Business delivers the internet that keeps your business connected. With speeds up to 1 gig, built-in data security, and Wi-Fi powered by Eero, get the performance your business demands. To learn more, go to MediacomBusiness.com.
The Business Record News Headlines is brought to you by the Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University, where world-class faculty, staff, programs, and facilities come together to deliver business education for a rapidly changing world. At Ivy, students gain more than a degree, they gain real-world experience and the confidence to lead in any industry.
Welcome to the Business Record Iowa News Headlines podcast, presented by the Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University and supported by Mediacom Business. This is your essential weekly briefing on local business news from across the state. I'm Business Record Editor Sarah Diehn. We're starting with our Business Record Roundup, reviewing the top 3 stories reported by the Business Record newsroom that you may have missed over the last week. A letter submitted last week to IEDA shows that about $44.3 million has been identified for funding the first phase of Merle Hay Mall's redevelopment project. That puts the first phase about $12 million short, but Liz Holland, CEO of the group that owns the mall, said they're working to make up the difference through other sources. The letter identifies possible tax increment financing incentives from the city of Des Moines, which could help close the gap, but nothing has been negotiated yet, according to Economic Development Administrator Carrie Cruz. The letter was submitted to IEDA in compliance with the March 31 deadline set in the agency's November approval of the project's revised application for Iowa Reinvestment Act funding. An affordable multifamily development is planned for the former Econo Lodge site in Urbandale, a project that city leaders say will help diversify the community's housing stock. The Urbandale City Council approved a development agreement with Volker Development, which will operate the development as the Enclave Apartments. About 50 units will be leased at 50% and 40% of the area median income. Urbandale's Economic Development Director, Aaron DeYoung, said the city has not seen as much multifamily development as other areas of the metro, and the project is part of an effort to encourage reinvestment along the Douglas Avenue corridor. The Iowa Business Council's latest economic outlook survey, released Tuesday, shows leaders of Iowa's largest businesses are optimistic about Iowa's economy. The survey's index rose nearly 2 points from the end of 2025, driven largely by a surge in sales expectations, which climbed to its highest point in 8 years. Hiring expectations dipped, with IBC President Joe Murphy saying some companies are not hiring as much in response to Iowa's workforce shortage. Overall, Murphy said the results show resilience among Iowa businesses as they navigate disruptions to the agriculture and manufacturing sectors, as well as the unknown long-term effects of the Iran war. You can read all these stories in full and more news at businessrecord.com. Next up is our statewide headlines with the news you need to know from across Iowa. First up, the Cedar Rapids Gazette reports the CEO and Chief Benefits Officer of Iowa's Public Employee Retirement System were placed on paid administrative leave last week, pending investigations into misconduct allegations of both leaders. It remains unclear whether the allegations involving the 2 officials are related. IPER's General Counsel, Elizabeth Hennessy, is serving as acting CEO. The Corridor Business Journal reports Todd Olson will serve as campus president for Mount Mercy University when the school completes its integration with Davenport-based St. Ambrose University. Olson has served as president of Mount Mercy since 2021. He will continue providing on-site leadership for the Cedar Rapids campus and assist with the St. Ambrose integration, which began after the 2 universities announced their plan to merge in 2024. The Cedar Rapids Gazette reports Kirkwood Community College has released its latest skills survey of Eastern Iowa employers, which it conducts every 3 years. Key findings from the 2027 skills survey included more than half of employers saying they struggled to fill vacancies in the last year, and more than 90% say their existing workers are missing skills, including basic work habits. Many employers anticipate a need for more skilled workers in the next 3 years, but only about a third of respondents agreed that the regional workforce pipeline will meet those needs. The Des Moines Register reports the Iowa legislature has passed a child care assistance bill for child care workers, sending it to Governor Kim Reynolds' desk. The bill would make daycare workers automatically eligible for help paying for care for their own children, even if their household income exceeds the limits for Iowa's Child Care Assistance Program. A pilot of the program began in 2023. Supporters say the legislation will help ensure daycare providers can attract and retain the workers they need. The Cedar Rapids Gazette reports Iowa Senate Republicans last week announced their state budget target totaling $9.6 billion in spending. Their target proposes to spend roughly $40 million less than what Governor Kim Reynolds proposed in January. Senate Republicans say their proposal would leave the state with a combined $4.8 billion between the general fund budget surplus, the taxpayer relief fund, and other emergency accounts. House Republicans have not announced their budget targets.
The Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University is proud to introduce the Emerging Leader MBA Scholarship, a full ride opportunity designed to develop Iowa's next generation of business leaders. Full ride, full potential. Learn more and apply online at the link in the show description.
That's our show today. Before we go, we have a few things for you to take with you through the rest of your week. The one thing coming up, the annual Fearless Women's and Gender Issues Survey comes out in this Friday's Business Record. Respondents identified caregiving and workplace bias as some of the top issues. Lastly, one fun thing to know, this Saturday is the Iowa Eats Food and Drink Festival in Waterloo, a culinary showcase of Iowa chefs and artisans. Thanks for joining us today, and thanks to our sponsors, the Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University and MediaCom Business. Each week, you can count on us for a dose of balanced news with the context you need. If you enjoyed today's show, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you back here next Wednesday.